Hey, so this is the follow-up on my title page thing today, because I think there's some stuff to unpack a little bit. Um, you know, it was said like, hey, if I don't if I don't see contact info on there, I'm not going to read it. It's a pass for me. And to me, it's like, great. I'm glad it's a pass, because what that tells me is that you were going to jump off anyway. Like as soon as anything went sideways, any trouble happened, you're going to jump off anyway. So good. Like, I'm glad you're passing. And the other thing about that is, as writers, we don't have to let, just because a producer wants to attach, we don't have to let them attach. I've passed on producers before. Why? Because I had choices, on some stuff. And so it's a no for me. Like, after meeting with you and feeling it out, now it's a no for me. It's like this feeling of like, people think like writers are just like here to just deliver, just create the widget, deliver it to me like a good little servant, and be on your way. Unless it's fucking TV, right? But film, yeah, be on your way, dude. But there's a reason. And then people said, well, how do I get in contact then, right? How do I get in contact if there's no contact information? Well, call the agent, call the manager. You should know them. That's not my job. Writer's job is write it, go do good meetings, make everybody feel like, hey, I'm a problem solver, I'll figure it out. Great. The writer's job is not to put everybody in contact. That's the reps and the producers and all that kind of stuff. That's not the writer's job. For us to bend over all the way backwards to make everything absolutely super easy for you, that's not our job. The job of a writer is to write something amazing. That's it, really. But I have concerns about that, because it was said in the thread, okay, what if I don't know how to get to them? Hey, one thing you can do is just type in your email their name. It's right on the script. Type their name in, and boom, there it pops up. Well, what if I got it through different means? Well, guess what? Then I'm thinking, what the fuck is my agent doing? How the fuck did this person get my script? You see what I'm saying? They're losing control. My agent has lost control of my script. If randos are calling me up and saying, hey, I read your script, I found it in the fucking gutter, your contact info is on there, I'm calling you up, blah, blah, blah. That tells me my reps have lost control. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Why is that important? I'll tell you why. Because if they've lost control of the read, what could be happening is you could have a bunch of junior execs and so forth reading this shit and shitting on your shit and talking shit on it on like tracking boards and shit or wherever, the private little thing. Fuck the script, and that gets up to the boss, and so it's a pass before the agent even gets a chance to send it over there, because everybody's already talking shit on it. A smart agent doesn't want that. A smart agent wants to control it, and only certain people get to read it. I mean, why do you think watermarking happened? For that reason. Because that could cost the sale. That could be done. Just on word of mouth. People get scared. People are followers in Hollywood. So that could kill your deal. So good agents gonna do stuff like, let me go out to one person, the person we want. That's it. Let me go out to them and see what happens. And if it doesn't work, if they pass, or maybe we'll go exclusively to them, in other words. And then if they pass, okay, great. Then we'll branch out a little more, and then we'll stretch it out. Yeah, I don't want random people like contacting me just out of the blue. Hey, I'm some fucking random producer. Anyway, talking about Sony. All right, Sony was brought up. The ex-head of Sony, right? Initials MD. You can figure that out. Super easy. Took my script, speaking of Sony, took my script into CA and said, hey, I'm gonna take it into CA. I'm gonna have these 4 agents read it, super huge agents. And what was on my script? The title, by me, that's it. The producer didn't say, hey, and by the way, can you put my name on there so they know how to reach me? Like, they're already thinking like, dude, you know how to reach me. You know, if you're anyone, you know how to reach me. That's what that producer's thinking. I want to put words into his mouth, but, you know, that's kind of how the industry works. So, no, there was nothing on it. And that's how we did it. But so that's kind of the end. You know, there's reasons why I'm saying this stuff, and I was being facetious a little bit about like, hey, don't put too much stuff on there. And me personally, like, if I see something and it's got like all kinds of crap on it, it's got, you know, it's a fucking decoupage, and it's got like, you know, looks like, you know, scrapbooking or whatever, you know what I mean? Or this one over here is just clean. I'm gonna trust this writer. Actually, me, if I'm a rep, I just am. You know, this one has like pictures and like, you know, the font's all weird and like can't even fucking read it. You know, like it just seems like too much. I'm probably gonna go that way. I'm gonna read that one first.